Have you ever heard the phrase, truth is stranger than fiction? Well, that's my life. My life is that truth. I live through things most people only read about in textbooks, if they read about them at all. Things they think were exaggerated if they showed up in a movie script. And the truth is, I almost didn't make it. There were moments, days, and years where survival didn't feel like a given. It felt like a question, a fight. I come from generations of silence, of suffering passed down like inheritance, trauma stitched into the seams of our families, systems designed to erase people like me, erase our languages, our ceremonies, our very names. It's called cultural genocide. But I'm still here. I'm an echo of every ancestor who wasn't allowed to speak. I am a survivor of the 60 scoop.
To me, healing is moving on from mistakes that you made and coming to terms with things that have happened and finding a more healthy way of dealing with that past events in a healthier way that, you know, serves yourself and your spirit and mind and the people around you, you know, that you love, and you're able to love yourself. That's what it looks like to me, so. Yeah.
What I didn't expect was to become invisible inside all the uniforms that I wore. My uniform and running shoes as a health and wellness coordinator, an educator, a leader. My uniform with a badge and duty boots. The weight of institution, the legacy, not the woman wearing it. Not the culture stitched into my skin. Not the advocate or the healer I had always been. Just a uniform, a mask. And it hurt. It hurt to realize I stepped in wanting to bridge gaps, but I ended up in the water.
I have had to go through some healing myself. Healing is, to me, is acceptance. Coming to terms with what you've experienced in life. And dealing with those feelings the best way you know how. And spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and learning to heal from that and move forward. I think maybe accepting what has been and just forgiving yourself and learning to forgive others for the hurt that it caused you. But, you know, like if you blame yourself for anything that's happened to you, I think the biggest thing is learning to forgive yourself because it is not your fault. That's how I've dealt with my healing. And it's a very difficult process, learning to, you know, first of all, forgive someone and then to forgive yourself. And then, especially if you've been blaming yourself a long time for a lot of things. And in the end, it really isn't your fault.
I walked a long road. In the moccasins that I wear now, I carry more than just weight of my steps. They carry stories, prayers, blood memories, From the east I began, childhood wonder and confusion tangled like sweet grass in the wind. I didn't understand the pain I inherited, the silence I was born into, but I knew something ancient walked with me even then. In the south, I ran fast and hard, away from hurt, from shame, from everything that made me feel small, unseen, unworthy. I tried to find myself in rebellion, in noise, but the quiet always found me, and it whispered, "You are more than what happened to you." The West brought the darkness I feared the most, loss, grief, the unraveling of everything I thought I was, but it also brought medicine. The sacred kind that doesn't come in pills or diagnoses. It came from truth.
For me, it's been a very personal journey, but it's not something that can be done out of isolation. I think that's where the biggest struggle for other people's healing journey comes into play, is trying to do this alone. So healing for me is community. Healing for me is connection, and is understanding the millions of other universes that are coinciding along with me.
It came in songs, drums, smudges, laughter, and in the arms of my culture, in the arms of my art, and in the arms of my creator. My Métis roots, I found pieces of myself I didn't even know were missing. The North gave me stillness, strength, the kind that's quiet and steady like the ancestors watching over me. It taught me that power doesn't need to shout. It lives in creation, what I bring into this world. It's what I allowed to rise within me. Through it all, connection saved me to the land, to the stories, to the ones who walked before. Healing found me when I stopped running, when I let my moccasins touch the earth.
In the quiet of the morning light, where dreams take flight, oh so bright, I rise from ashes, heartache and mistakes. Like a crocus through the snow, my soul awakes. Sipping coffee, tasting sweet rebirth. Laughter dances softly, grounding my earth. From bullshit to blossom.